Would you envision though another interview just with that one or two people that might apply this time around?
For the part-time stuff, or?
No, for the full-time.
Part-time to full-time?
Just to touch base with them before they come in front of the council?
Yeah.
Could we make them available for a half an hour?
I think it behooves us to start thinking about some different qualifications or some different characteristics for candidates or replacements, that so that we're not in this, you know, every 3 months.
Right,
we're refilling.
It's getting exhausting.
Well, and it's expensive.
Especially for our chief, yeah.
It does become expensive too, I'm assuming, because we have an investment, and I understand Ryan will be maybe paying the city back some for some of his gear, because he wasn't here the full year or something like that. But I guess what I'm wondering about, Chief, is how do we get to the point where we start to attract, not that any of our candidates are ever unstable, but how do we find a candidate, you know, that's gonna be willing to move into the city and call Rushford home and really get assimilated, you know?
I understand, and I think about that all the time.
I'm sure you do. We haven't necessarily had that conversation.
I look at the people that have stayed, and over the years we've had, you know, Sam has stayed, and myself. So what makes me want to stay? What would make somebody else want to stay here is they're invested in the community. You know, their family is from here, their friends are from here, and they love a small town atmosphere. They love the people that are here, and I don't know. You know, I could have left and went for more money or for more excitement and things like that, but it's just a choice that I made. So eventually I'm hoping to find somebody. You know, we've tried officers that were from Rushford, and you know, their families are here, just like myself. Very good officers, and we've lost them to, you know, Winona and Houston County and La Crescent and all various places. But you know, I think Steve conducted an exit interview with Ryan, and I think pay is one thing that maybe officers are looking for. Typically, we've been a starting place for people, and our pay is probably less than other places. I know that our insurance for the city, I think we don't have that. We're giving money towards getting your own policy, I believe. So, you know, those are some things that I think we could look at, and you know.
And those are all good points, but I think I would find it hard to believe that Rushford is what, so inadequate in benefits or pay, that, you know, for the size of our community, La Crescent certainly is, you know, what, 3 times bigger than us.
I think the flow, not only the size, but the flow of the traffic that comes in and out of La Crescent for, you know, La Crosse or Onalaska or even Wisconsin interstate stuff. There is a high volume of traffic, and typically young police officers are looking for lots of traffic stops and exciting things of that nature in smaller towns, if you will. I try to, these people we live with, and we see them in the grocery store and stuff like that. So, do you understand what I'm saying?
I think you also made a comment one time too about just the fact that some people don't like being on duty all alone.
Yeah.
You know, with no backup.
You know.
Nearby.
Would, just a quick would La Crescent have a two-person car after a certain hour of night, or?
I'm not positive on that, but I do believe that they have two cars working, one officer per car, so. And, at this point, we can't do that.
No.
I'll move to approve the recommendation for post for 5 days and, look at refilling some of the part-time positions.
Second?
Motion by Mr. Hansi, second by Mr. Dahl. Any questions or comment?
So we have one person working for us, correct?
One part-time person.
And one full-time. We got Nate. After the interview in November, Nathan Klinsky. So,
Right. But,
As far as candidates,
so as far as candidates go, there's gonna be one name on here.
yes. One person that works for us currently at this time.
And we have absolutely then no choice. Basically.
If the council finds that person is inadequate, then don't hire them, and we'll conduct a wider search. Should never feel, especially the police officer, that your back's against the wall to hire somebody.
no, we gotta be very careful who we choose.
Very
for that
careful.
position.
I agree.
Don't we then,
And I do not believe Chief is gonna recommend anybody to us he's not comfortable. So,
I'm putting my stamp on it.
right. Chief puts a stamp on, if he's comfortable. If he's not comfortable, he's not coming to us with it. So,
But these next two, the one and the others that we're looking at, they're already currently working for other communities. So
Yeah.
this isn't like they're coming straight off the street and they don't have any sort of experience whatsoever. We just wanna make sure that they fit more into our culture and then move forward those names, or the name counts.
Maybe it doesn't work, I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, it just would be, I think, advantageous to have more flexibility in looking, in scouring. Just to see what else or who else is out there that might be interested, so. I understand the
We gotta get
process,
more
I guess.
part-timers. One of the higher up part-time guys that was on our list, just never came to work, right?
That's true.
And so that kind of put a hole in our plan as well, cause he was indicating that he was going to come down there and just, how long do you wait, and then
He
finally
had a
just never
full-time
did.
job.
Yeah.
And, then he was also working almost full-time hours in, Lewiston, because they didn't have a chief and they had, the stuff going on up there.
Yeah.
So it just didn't work, having a family, and it's difficult to find time for it sometimes.
If we had a month's notice before somebody left, we could start that process
yeah.
and do the in-depth process, but we never have enough time, and then you're stuck with, you don't have enough people to work, and then you overload the people that you do have, and it's a vicious cycle.
And if you have anything that you think is, would help in retaining these people, please come and talk to me, let me know, because I'm interested.
Would it make you feel better, Vern, if I amended my motion and said if they can't get the part-time positions filled, that we reopen a search as soon as possible? I do agree with Chief, I'd like to fill from part-time to full-time instead of taking some guy or gal off the street that he knows nothing about,
Yeah,
and put them into a full-time position. At least if they're part-time, even if it's been minimal time part-time, Chief has got a chance to see them, work with them, and put his stamp on them.